Hey guys, how's it going? Webhub Sisinti here. And in this video, we'll try to leverage LinkedIn search to get your right set of connections and download them as a CSV so that you can later use it to connect with them. Wait. I look too dark, right? Give me a second. Hey Google, turn the light on. Perfect. Yes, I'm crazy about automation and my room is filled with automations. Anyway, which ways, now that I look much better with some light on, let's get right into it. In this video, we'll be using, as I said, we'll be using LinkedIn search to find the right set of prospects, and I'll basically teach you how to find the right set of prospects with free LinkedIn search and then download it as a CSV. And the second step of this would be on a later video would be how to connect with them in scale, right? So when you're doing something like this, that is more of a scraping activity. Even if you are doing it for your own account, you don't actually have to use your personal account as such. You can use an external account just to scrape data, right? For example, in this case, I'm using my friend's account, though I don't use it. It's just an idea and a safer way to use a secondary account to scrape, because it doesn't need your account. You're not connecting in this process. You're just downloading a list of people who you might want to connect. Yes, you might end up scraping data of people who are already connected, but obviously, right, even if they're connected, even if you enter them into a sequence, if they're connected, the automation will just skip them, so it's absolutely fine, right? All right, being said that, let's just get right away into this. So once you log into LinkedIn, you see something called a search here. So let's say you're selling a service and you're trying to get in touch with founders on probably from San Francisco. Again, taking the example of San Francisco, right? So what I would say is tap on people. All right, click on all filters. Once you do this, obviously you would want second level connections, and when you select that, once you do that, you can select any country that you want. Let's say I say San Francisco here. I do that, the country is sorted. Now I want people who are founders. Again, I would want people who are speaking in English. Past companies, again, if you are very specific about people, let's say you have a product which a particular company uses, you can use current companies. I don't know why. If you're trying to get in touch with your company with your alumni of your last company, you might want to use past companies. Industries, you can use whatever you want. If you're trying to get in touch with startups, I would say internet is something that works really well, so I would say internet. And in the title, obviously if you know the first name and last name, you can directly search for it. You won't really want it. In the title, I would put this founder or CEO, right? Or CMO. The reason why I do this is because this is basically called Boolean search. Use the same syntax. You can search for as many as you want, but put them in double braces and have these names inside, and make sure your OR is capital. It's called Boolean search. You can look it up. It's called as LinkedIn Boolean search. There are multiple functions, but this is possibly the most simplest one and the only one which I use usually most of the times, right? San Francisco, second level connections, internet based companies, founders, CEO, CMOs, right? I click on apply. Boom, there are nothing. All right, so I think we're going to specific. Let's remove internet and see what we get. All right, as you see, there's only one result that we get. The reason being it's actually a free profile and it's a brand new profile, right? So let me quickly sign out of this and log in into my account, which is fairly a older one. You should be able to see more results that way. All right. Okay, this is just let me quickly finish this up. All right guys, for this example, since it's a new profile, obviously you cannot find a lot of accounts because LinkedIn will restrict the search results. But what I've done for this example is basically selected United States, second level connections, and I've typed the keyword founder, right? What it basically did is it basically fetched me around 9 results of founder. But again, right, this is a brand new profile. If you have a profile and you have been using LinkedIn for a while, you should get thousands of these results, and that's what happens. Let me quickly show you. But again, right, like let me quickly sign out, sign into my account. Sorry for this mess. Sign in. All right, let's look for the same thing and I'll just prove you. I look for founder and people. Location is United States. You see the results, 2 lakh results. That's insane, right? It's absolutely insane. Again, just because it's an older profile, and obviously I have like a premium one, but even if you don't have a premium, you should be able to find like thousands and thousands of profile for sure. No doubt about it. Let's go a little crazy with this, right? I would say let's keep it United States, second level connections. I would say internet, and title being, as we tried, founder or CEO. Let's see if this works. Pop it up. There you go. 900 profiles is what we found. These are super targeted profiles, right? Once you have this level of data, once you have this 900 profiles, all you can do is copy this URL. Guys, again, right, you don't have to go so niche. You really don't have to go so niche. I could like, you could just remove this internet, because not every company puts it as internet, and just apply, because it all depends on how companies categorize itself. All of a sudden you see 14,000. Now Shutterstock also comes in. A lot of other companies come in, like Bird comes in. Like not many companies list them as internet. I was just showing you the example. Let's say you want a lot of results, 14,000. These are founders of companies in United States, second level connections. All of them are founders, right? All you have to do is copy this URL. Now let's quickly jump into something called as LinkedIn search export. You can open Phantom Buster, hit Control F, and just search for search export. You should be able to find this. Once you click on this, this would open up. Basically, this has all the tutorials on how you should do it and what are the kind of data that you get. You get the URL, name, first name, last name, what is the job, location, and a basic query. Well, you don't need all of it, but any which ways, once you click on use this API, this opens up. This is something that I've already taught you guys. The first thing that you do is click on configure me. Again, copy and paste the session cookie here, and the next thing that you do is copy and paste the LinkedIn search term. Instead of copying the search term, you can just paste the URL that you found here. Just copy this and paste it here, right? Obviously you would want second degree and third degree connection, so you check all of them. And this is basically talking about number of pages or posts it should go through the search results. That is, how many pages should it scroll, right? I mean, if you don't have a premium account, I would say not more than 10. But if you have a premium account, then you can go crazy with this, right? Number of lines per launch is again the same thing. If you can also insert a CSV if you have multiple search results here. Just have upload it on a Google Sheets, that is multiple search or search queries in each of the rows, and just paste the CSV here. That would work too. And then the result, you can also see that there is something called as remove all duplicate profiles. This is something that I will check in. And once you do everything is right, all you have to click on save and hit launch. If you do that, you will have all the data. Now I'm not going to use my profile because I don't want to do any kind of automations with my profile. So for this example, I would use my friend's account, that is Archana's account, to demonstrate you guys, right? Okay, let's look for a simpler search query so that it just works. Let's look for something like digital marketing. All the digital marketers, right? People, there you go. Locations, United States. Let's see if we find something. All right, we found around That's a lot of profiles. That's a lot of them. But anyways, just for an example, right? Boom, let's replace the search term to this. Let's get the Liet. Go to application to get the cookie, select LinkedIn, scroll down, find li_80, copy this and paste the cookie. Select second, third, category is people, it's perfectly fine. Number of pages or post should go through. For this example, I would say 1. You can see 10 profiles per page. Please be gentle. When I say 1, it'll basically scrape the first 10 profiles, right? I'll hit save and let's just launch this. It has started running. Alright, so looks like I made a mistake copying the cookie. No worries, let's do it again. .com. You go, copy, copied it. Oh boy, there you go, pasted. I actually pasted the search term right there. I'm sure a lot of people of you have already noticed it. Any which ways, I've hit run now. Let's see if this goes through. Connected to Archana Reddy. Getting data for search. There you go. Found all the URLs and you have the data. Let's click on download and see if we have the data. You can see 10 URLs right here. There you go. We have URLs of these people, and that's not it. We have data of current job, their name, their first name, their last name, their job, their location. In fact, guys, in one of the hacks, I'll tell you how to actually find their email IDs from these 3 things. Right? These 3 things are enough to find actually their email IDs. Anyways, now that you have this data, this is how you find a list of URLs. Well, in the example, I've just showed you 10 of them. Well, you can go absolutely crazy with the numbers you want. But again, guys, automation is not safe. So don't tell me if you screw up your accounts. This is more about using LinkedIn search to find the right set of profiles. See you on the next one.